All right, let's talk about something that drives us all crazy. Trying to find a speech-to-text tool for Chrome that actually works. One that can keep up with your brain. Today, we're going to find the right one for you. So, what's the big deal? Well, the dream is simple, right? You talk, and your words just appear perfectly. But the reality? It's usually a total mess of typos, weird formatting, and just pure frustration. Come on, we've all been there, haven't we? You're just trying to get a quick email out or capture an idea before it disappears, and the technology just feels like it's actively working against you. It's, yeah, it's super frustrating. And that's really the core of it. Most of these tools are just clunky. They completely miss your punctuation, or they just flat out refuse to work where you actually need them to. Like, in a simple text box on a website. It's the worst. Okay, so instead of a long, drawn-out intro, let's just get straight to the good stuff. Here are the top tools that really stood out after a ton of testing. So here's the quick breakdown. For the best overall experience, you're going to want to look at Voicin. If you're on a budget or just want something super simple, Speech Notes is your best bet. It's free and it works great. Now, if you basically live in online meetings, Tactique or Auto.ai are absolute game changers. And for you power users out there, don't worry, Speech Recognition Anywhere is for you. And if you need something that goes beyond just Chrome, VoiceDash is the one to check out.
All right, so now that you have the cheat sheet, let's zoom in on a couple of these and see what actually makes them tick.
First up, let's talk about Voicin. This is really the best all-around choice for just your everyday writing. Think Gmail, Google Docs, Notion, basically anywhere you type on the web, this thing just works. So what's the deal with Voicin? Well, the great thing is its compatibility. It works on over 10,000 websites, which is kind of wild. It's super easy to get started. The catch? Of course, there's a catch. The really advanced, powerful features? Yeah, those are going to be locked behind the paid Pro version. Okay, let's totally switch gears for a second and talk about meetings. This is where a tool like Tactic comes in. Look, you're not going to use this to write an email. This thing is designed for one job and one job only, capturing what's being said in your Google Meet or Zoom calls. Really, the best way to think about Tactic is that it's not for writing, it's for listening. It gives you a real-time transcript, it knows who's talking, and, this is the cool part, it uses AI to pull out summaries and action items for you. So the bottom line is, it's an incredible meeting assistant, but it is absolutely not a general-purpose dictation tool.
All right, now this is a really important point. As great as these extensions are, there comes a time when, well, they just aren't enough. They have a limit, a ceiling. Let's talk about that.
So what is the catch with just relying on a browser extension? I mean, eventually you're going to hit a wall. What happens then? Here's the main problem. Chrome extensions are stuck inside your browser. That's it. The second you want to dictate something into, say, Microsoft Word or a coding app on your desktop, they're useless. They just stop working. Plus, they can be pretty clumsy with formatting, and they're definitely not built for writing a whole book or syncing across your phone and computer. And this chart really lays it all out. Look, on one side, you've got extensions. They work inside Chrome, period. On the other side, you have a full platform like VoiceDash. Where does it work? Everywhere. All your apps, desktop, mobile, the whole shebang. We're talking about a totally different league of power and flexibility here. Okay, so with all that in mind, how in the world do you actually choose the right tool? Let's break it down into a super simple framework to help you decide. It really just comes down to 3 easy steps. First, figure out what you actually need this for. Are we talking quick emails, or are you transcribing 2-hour meetings? Second, ask yourself, is my work mostly inside a web browser, or do I need something that works everywhere on my computer? And third, and this is the most important one, just start. Grab a free tool like Voicin or Speech Notes and just try it. You'll figure out real fast if it's going to cut it. And that really brings us to the main point here. There's no single best tool for everyone. It just doesn't exist. The only thing that matters is finding the best fit for you and how you work. Which kind of leaves us with one last big question to chew on. As this technology gets smarter and faster, is your keyboard slowly becoming obsolete? Are we heading toward a future where we talk to our computers way more than we type on them? It's definitely something to think about.